about earlier, I've had some in my house that I spent a lot of money on, and they just break, and they're disgusting, and it's impossible to clean. You clean it over and over again, and then the actual unit itself gets clogged up, and you just have to throw it out in the trash. It's a very, very sad thing, throwing out a $500+ unit after 6 months. But alienation is killing Americans and Japanese. Here's why this is so interesting. So it says, the stories have become all too familiar in Japan, though people often do their best to ignore them. An elderly or middle-aged person, usually a man, is found dead at a home or in his apartment, frequently right in his bed. It has been days, weeks, or even months since he has had contact with another human being. Often the discovery is made by a landlord frustrated at not receiving rent payment, or a neighbor who notices an unpleasant smell. Very disturbing thought. But what it's alluding to, and this is an extensive article, I'm not going to read it all here, is the pandemic, the crisis of losing our connection with other human beings. It could be blamed on a million things, right? It could be blamed on the screen that we all communicate from, such as how I'm potentially communicating to you right now. The screen that we text others on and then meet them in person, it's weird. You ever notice when you are talking to a friend of yours on text for months before you see them again, it's almost weird. It's like a different reality. Well, there could be a million reasons. And I love technology and what it can do. I even love social media and what it can do. But we as a species are losing connection with others. Humanity is becoming very, very singular in many ways, to the point where people are afraid to talk to other people. In this article talking about people dying in their house and no one ever knowing for months because no one goes and sees them or calls them or does anything, it's sad. And you go on the street, and I've been meaning to do a video like this. You go on the street, and you just go up to someone and say, hey, what's up? They look at you like you're crazy, like you are insane, because you actually spoke to them without a direct purpose. Like if you go to even like a Starbucks. I was at a Starbucks the other day when I was in, it was either New York or Philadelphia. I was in New York City. And I went into Starbucks, and I was buying a water and like a Cliff Bar. And I just said, hey, what's up? How are you doing today? And they looked at me like, what? Like someone's talking to me. You're supposed to just say how much. Swipe the card, take it, put it in the bag, walk away, and you don't talk again. You don't get out of line, because that's weird when you talk to people. Talking to people is weird. How weird. Like, I can't actually have a communication with someone outside of the rules. That is, how much is that? I'm going to go now. Not allowed to talk to people. It is a serious thing. You're going to see in a few years, it's going to get even worse. People are so afraid to communicate with others now. It has gotten absurd. And it's partially to do with the phones, partially to do with technology. Anyway, this has been the 4th hour of the Alex Jones Show. I'm Anthony Gucciardi. Always a pleasure to join you guys. Alex will be back Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching.